Ingat, kalau kubur pun kita asing-asing liang lahat. What makes you think estate planning kena sharing-sharing? Hey everyone, welcome back to Ashrama Advisory's YouTube channel. Today we want to talk about a very sensitive topic but a must-have conversation, and that is estate planning. In this video, we will explore the possibilities of ensuring your legacy continue to live on even after you're 7 feet under. And maybe this topic would trigger you like how it usually would for our students, but that's not the intention. The intention is to educate you. Then this becomes our saham akhirat together and also a fardu kifayah from us to you. So what is estate planning? For the Muslims, remember that all the wealth that we have, all the knowledge and time that we have is just pinjaman Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. That means bila kita meminjam sesuatu, we have to return balik. Macam dekat sekolah lah, when you go to library, right? You borrow a book, you have to return back at the end of the school term. Similarly, in our life, at the end of our life term, and the thing is, when it comes to life term, we don't know when we're gonna die because there's no memo that's gonna fall from the sky.
Aisyah, tu akan meninggal sekarang.
There's none. Therefore, we must always behave, plan like as if our life term is gonna come to an end just a second after this. So therefore, we have to always plan, start with the end in mind and work backwards, and that means we can die anytime. Therefore, we need to know everything in our lives, such as our wealth, our money, our family, children, husband, our career, our business, everything lah, basically our knowledge, pinjaman dari Allah SWT. And when kita dah pinjam, we have to ensure before our life term comes to an end, we have to return it back to the rightful owner, and that is him. A lot of people associate this conversation of estate planning with doing hibah, doing wasiat, will writing and whatnot. Sure, those are just products, but before you can execute those products, you have to have a strategy that works for you. You have to understand who's your faraid, who are your responsibilities, what are your debts, what are your wealth, who is it going to go to, can it go to that intended person, what are the restrictions when it comes to Sharia law, undang-undang Malaysia and stuff like that. You have to be literate in all this space. That's why a lot of people, I feel, they are ignorant when it comes to these conversations about berat sangat and don't even know where to start. People around you, agent wasiat, mungkin push you this conversation.
You kena berwasiat.
Sure, memang kena, but before you get there, you have to be educated first about this topic. So let's start today's topic, which is what is estate planning. At the end of the day, kenapa kita buat estate planning is because kita nak menjaga amanah-amanah kita. If you're a mother like me, amanah kita adalah anak-anak kita, pasangan kita, keluarga kita. How do we ensure that their life will be disrupted but not too much? But there are certain things yang tak perlu ada disruption, such as maybe livelihood or their education and stuff like that, just because we are 7 feet under. We can die, but it doesn't mean their lives have to end as well. Common misconceptions about estate planning. Number one, it's only for the wealthy. No such thing. Remember, back to my concept, we are all borrowing all these things from Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, and Allah never said, oh, estate planning is only for the poor or for the rich or for a specific target. No. As long as you bernafas, you ada ilmu, you ada harta walaupun sedikit seringgit, you ada hutang, it becomes mandatory for you to plan for your estate. And when I say estate, it is not real estate. Estate is everything under your name, including your real estate. Misconception number 2 is estate planning is expensive. What if I tell you that estate planning would only cost you RM300? Is it still expensive? Kita punya makanan healing sampai pagi tak nak balik lagi mahal, okay? Mistake number 3 is you think you have time. Itulah masalah dia, and itulah godaan syaitan. You rasa you hidup ni kebal. If you begin to think like that, please pause and reflect that we are on borrowed time. We are on borrowed health. At any time, tiba-tiba kita boleh kena cancer, pokok boleh tumbang, kita koma. So all we have is right now. You don't have later. All you have is now. Make use of your current time. Plan for your estate because you can die tomorrow. Misconception number 4 for the wives, your husband sepatutnya plan, bukan you. Salah. Ingat kes-kes macam MUSM, LUM, semua benda tu boleh berlaku, ya. If that happens to you, dirembat oleh wanita lain, you are then back to square one, which means you're on your own. It becomes your responsibility to plan for your estate. Ingat, kalau kubur pun kita asing-asing liang lahat. What makes you think estate planning kena sharing-sharing? Sharing is not caring in this conversation. You think estate planning is automatic. You think that the minute you die, everything will be transferred automatically. I'm sorry I'm quite kurang ajar in this subject, tapi I rasa macam ramai sangat orang ignorant yang I dah macam cannot go dah. Kenapa diorang ni rasa macam kita dalam hidup Cinderella, Yang everything is automatic, everything is given on silver platter. Did you know that Malaysia ni ada undang-undang for Muslims and non-Muslims? We have to follow the law. You are not above the law. Orang yang above the law tu pun dah masuk penjara, tahu tak? The next mistake is you rasa hibah takaful tu dah bagus sangat. Attention to all agents, kalau you pitch macam tu to your clients kan, hibah takaful can solve faraid kan, tolong jangan ajar ajaran sesat. To some extent, yes, hibah takaful tu membantu, but hibah takaful tak boleh supersede undang-undang yang ada dekat Malaysia. Hibah takaful only solve one problem, and that is funding, liquidity, duit. Tapi dia tak boleh ubah nama ownership rumah A ke B. Dia tak boleh settlekan hutang. Dia tak boleh jaga anak-anak. Anak-anak underage macam mana nak terima hibah takaful tu? Kalau you dah diajar ajaran tu, I minta merayu kat you, tolonglah bijak sikit. Stop with all this nonsense. Hibah takaful will solve everything. Please halt and stop all of those social media posts yang kata hibah takaful RM50 dapat RM100,000. Membesarkan anak dari baby sampai hujung hayat RM1,000,000 at least, okay? My point is this. Stop living in denial. Please wake up and realize that you are living on borrowed time. At any time you boleh dipanggil untuk berjumpa dengan Allah. Takkan you nak mati kata. The importance of estate planning is this. Yang pertama, akhirat you terjaga. Kalau dekat dunia you are very successful, you are independent, what more waktu you dah mati nanti, you gotta be independent as well. We need to use things that are available in our law system to execute certain things for us on our behalf, walaupun kita dah dalam kubur, dah dalam liang lahat. Jangan just because kita dah mati, semua benda dalam kehidupan kita stuck. Number two, if you can just Google the case study of those before us, Jamaluddin Jarjis, Genting, banyak lagi case-case family yang well known, or maybe your family members yang go through the process where si mati tak ada persiapan estate planning, then you understand how much it takes in terms of resources, mental capacity, financial, and time to go in and out of court, to apply for letter of administration, to apply for so many things in court. Please, kalau dah ada jalan kemudahan, kenapa nak susahkan diri? And number three, if you are a parent, please protect your children. Your children did not ask to be born. It was your choice to conceive. It was your choice to bring your child into this earth. Then please make sure then, come what may, walaupun you dah mati, you still prepare for them a runway for them to finally pursue their education, to get married, and to be responsible till they turn 25. Anak-anak kita ni dah lah kehilangan mak, kehilangan bapa, lepas tu kehilangan sumber pendapatan, lepas tu masuk rumah asnaf, rumah anak yatim, tak dapat donation, tak boleh pergi sekolah. It's a vicious cycle. So kenapa kita tak protect daripada kita punya keturunan dulu and prepare semua financial planning, estate planning and whatnot? Work with people like me. Come into our Women and Wealth Workshop. Belajar. You don't know what you don't know, then you prepare for your children, then you execute whatever estate planning products yang you perlukan. So then come what may, bila you meninggal, anak-anak you akan cakap,
wow, mommy passed away. I miss mommy, but at least I don't have to suffer like most kids because I don't have financial trouble.
even though tak banyak, it's still something for me to get back up on my feet, for me to get at least basic education, because with basic education I can then pursue a better career, and with career I can then start a life on my own. Please have that mentality. Jangan rasa macam
bincang pasal pusaka estate planning je, you nak harta ayat, cerita pasal estate planning je, sentap, cerita pasal estate planning je, terasa merajuk.
Kuani itu era apa?
And remember that pusaka or estate planning is our final financial plan, because we do not want conflict in our family. Kita tak nak because of our harta dan hutang family pecah belah. Time harta nak pula korang faraid kan, tapi hutang nak ke faraid? Tak nak pula. Bijak pula bab tu. And understand, dalam Al-Quran kita dah diajar sebagai seorang Muslim, refer to rukun Islam, percaya kepada Al-Quran. You baca tak Al-Quran? You amalkan tak surah-surah dalam Al-Quran tu? Dalam surah Al-Baqarah, surah An-Nisa dah bagi tahu dah, prepare untuk kematian, pecahan faraid, apa yang kita kena lakukan. Have you done your estate planning? Because it's something that has been mentioned in the Quran. So you can't say and live in denial and kata tak apa, tak perlu pun, everything automatic. Bila nak masuk kubur pun kena pakai duit kan. Berapa banyak orang waris-waris tak mampu nak standby kan, 1,000 to 1,500 untuk bayar liang lahat tu. So my gift to you is this, supaya I lepaskan diri I daripada Allah tanya kau buat apa dengan ilmu kau. Tolong visit the nearest masjid near your home or your parents' home. Tak kisah, you boleh ada banyak masjid pun tak apa. Sign up for khairat kematian. So then bila you meninggal dekat mana-mana, whether kat rumah parents you ke, kat rumah you ke, kat rumah ex laki ke, ex boyfriend ke apa ke, tak kisah, you ada banyak khairat kematian tengah tunggu you, and duit khairat tu akan bayar duit gali kubur you. So thank you for tuning to this episode. Out of all the topics in financial planning, this is the one topic yang I sangat tegas. Memang I fire in the hole je. It's because I care, and it's also because I'm tired of seeing a lot of Muslims pass away mati kata. Sampai bila? Are you really a statistic? Can you be the kind of statistic where you really plan and you set the tone for your generation supaya mati tak meminta-minta. If you find this episode helpful, please share so that more Muslim can benefit from this content. Out of all the harta yang you nak tinggalkan, tinggalkanlah harta persiapan, faraid persiapan estate planning. Follow us on our social media page for more tips and content. If you have any questions pertaining to this episode, why don't you come to our upcoming masterclass happening somewhere around Q3 2024. Most importantly, if you want to collaborate, email us at marketing@asharaman.com.